Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Tony and this is TC's Outdoors. So I got some pretty big news here for me anyway, for the channel. I went to the New York State Woodsman Days last Friday and it was an amazing show, no doubt, lots to see. I went to all the big name vendors that we all know, the Easton Made and the Wolf Ridge. Timberwolf was there. You name it, pretty much they were there. There was a Dyna booth, there was Woodmiser was there, and great show. But my huge takeaway from the show was I got to meet a celebrity. I got to meet Melissa and Mike Morgan from Outdoors with the Morgans. If you guys watch my channel, I would imagine that you're familiar with their channel, but if you're not, I'll throw a link for their channel down below. You should definitely check them out, because if you enjoy what I'm doing, you will love what those guys are doing over there. They were just great people. It was really humbling to meet somebody that kind of I idolize in the YouTube world, and in my eyes he's a celebrity, and he was just as humble and as down-to-earth guy as you would expect, I guess. I had big plans and all kinds of questions, and we were gonna get into some deep conversations, and I walked up, I kind of got giddy like a little kid and was starstruck and forgot everything that I thought I was going to talk about. We kind of just talked about whatever. Melissa was there, and she was talking to my daughter and my wife about my daughter going back to school and the timing of all that compared to Pennsylvania. They go back a little earlier than we do. We talked about Mike's equipment. We talked about the excavator a little bit. Talked about the tractors a little bit. We talked about Tioga Ranch. So I had this shirt on when I was there, and my son and I did a hunt in Tioga, Pennsylvania. My father-in-law, it was a pretty good sized group of us, and we all went there and did a hog hunt together, and we talked about that, just kind of a great outfit. Just Mike was just kind of asking normal guy questions, and we just had a conversation. So it was not as long of a conversation as I would have liked, but I get it. It was a busy place, people coming and going. We did get to take a picture with him. I didn't take a picture with him because, again, I was pretty kind of starstruck. I was on my heels the whole time, so I forgot to take a picture. I was goofy. I walked up. I didn't introduce my wife. I was just kind of like, I was everything I never thought I would be when I met somebody famous. And it's funny how how that all happens. But so Melissa took a picture of us before we left, and it is in their video. I can throw a link for that probably in the description also. We are at minute like 23. They did a video kind of like I had in my head, like I was going to produce, except for I didn't do anything like that. I just forgot I even had my camera in my backpack, and we just walked around, and I was just kind of in awe of all of the big stuff. I was like a kid in a candy store for sure. Every saw, everything that you could think of in the wood industry, from like feller bunchers and giant excavators and just huge equipment, skidders and stuff that I'd never be in the market for. But it's just amazing to see what kind of work goes into putting, a 2x4 into Lowe's, or just a piece of lumber in your backyard if you get your own sawmill. So some of the equipment is absolutely huge. I guess I didn't realize it was my first show like that. I didn't realize some of the, to the scale of some of these machines, but pretty cool. I talked to the Wolf Ridge guys, talked to the Easton Made guys. Not really in the market for a splitter, but if I was, Wolf Ridge had a scratch and dent there, a 35C, and it had all the bells and whistles. It had 12-way wedge, 6-way wedge, it had 4-way wedge. It was set up for sure, and it was a good price. It was 10 grand cash, and if I was in the market to upgrade a splitter, that would have been the deal to grab, I think. But so either way, that's what happened down there. I thought I'd share my experience. It was so cool to meet somebody that I look up to, like a YouTube personality that I've been watching Mike Morgan for, I bet, in excess of 5 years. I think he had like the arcade. I'm rambling. So either way, if you haven't watched Mike Morgan's channel, you should. He is a great guy. They are great people. They're very family orientated. And just he does a lot of interesting stuff, and he's one heck of a equipment operator. It's almost like poetic to watch him run his excavator. It's amazing. But either way, enough of that. So yeah, so that was the Woodsman's Days. But today I thought we'd do some cutting. My last video we sharpened up the saw with the steel 2-in-1, and today it's beautiful out. I think it's like 65 here. We had some rain blow through the last couple of days, and the temperatures are good, the humidity is down, and it is a great day to be outside, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to run this off for a little bit. We're going to run the Echo cs590, 24-inch bar, full chisel, full skip, and we're just going to cut some firewood rounds. This is going to be for my roadside stand next year, so I'm trying to get ahead. And so yeah, let me get this all warmed up and we'll go from there. Here we go. Alright guys, it's all cut up. I don't know if you see that pile of rounds there, but that's a pretty good pile of rounds. That's a good start at it. That was the last two big ones that I cut at the end there. That is the end of all the logs that I have to cut. I'm going to have to either go cut down some trees, buy a log load, or go out in the woods and scavenge some. So let me see if you can see behind me. The sun is kind of tough right now. If you see right over there, over my left shoulder there used to be a huge pile of logs there for where we cut down all the trees to build the house. And if I can go back through all my old footage and see if I can find a video or a little screenshot there to put there, I'll show you guys how many logs there was, but it was a lot. I'll have to sit down and figure out how many face cords I got, or how many cords I got out of all those logs. I'll have to do that sometime. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. So if you like this kind of stuff, please hit the like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and until next time, get outdoors, do something you love.